NXT spells next, kinda, and we have next week's spoiler, so let's get straight into it.
Let's get straight into it. 27th of August, XTNA World Champion appears. Well, I say World Champion, actually. Title holder, which probably means he was like, what?
X Division champion for 2 seconds.
Yep. No Mercy additions, all that good stuff. I mean, I say all that good stuff, right? I'm clinically depressed talking about wrestling, but let's say...
NXT's bad enough watching when you don't know what's going to happen.
Aye.
So I can only imagine watching NXT having known the spoilers ahead of the show. But obviously WWE's headed to Germany for Bash in Berlin, and it would just be too much hassle to take the NXT people to Germany and film NXT in Germany, I guess. So yeah, they're gonna just...
Yeah, but why did they need to tape it? Surely, why can't the people that are just in...
Well, maybe NXT people are going to Berlin. Maybe Triple H wants to bring them all out. Oh, do you want to come for the
big family environment
we've got? You can have the experience. Oh,
you can be the German.
So maybe that's what it is. But yeah, next week's NXT obviously will be taped. Therefore, we have the spoilers, and yeah, let's get straight into it then. So they taped this after the August 20th edition. We have Fatal Influence, Fallon Henley and JC Jane defeating Metaphor, Jakara Jackson, and Lash Legend. Henley's nose got bloodied, but she was treated during the match and was able to continue.
Very good.
Fatal Influence, it's just a fucking rip-off, really, of Toxic Attraction, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's even sounding a bit similar, like same
There
sort
is
of
people-
meaning as well, and same sort of look. And like, see when you look at JC Jane, she's went absolutely fucking nowhere. I mean, you could maybe argue that she's a little bit of a better worker now, right, than she was 3 years ago. But in terms of what she's doing, she's went from being in like one girl group into another. See, when you look at the women in NXT, I'll say this, right? Yeah, they're fucking, on average, are a lot more attractive than the main roster women. But how many of them just look the same in terms of they come out, they wear literally the same gear, they have the same style of wrestling. I mean, no one is different anymore. Seeing you, like I always say, even the gear, see back in like the Ruthless Aggression era, more so Attitude era, everybody had different fucking gear. Not everybody wore traditional trunks. And seeing you look at it now, it's like everybody wears the trunks and the knee pads and the boots.
Yep.
Like, what happened? Like, look at the Dudleys. Like, see if the Dudleys came about now, they'd be wearing trunks. There wouldn't be any, like...
I don't want to see Bubba Ray wear
There
trunks.
wouldn't be any trouser lengths or the Bubba Ray shorts. It's like, look at Raven coming out dressed like a bag of shite. Literally came out in a bin bag sometimes. You look at the women in the Ruthless Aggression era,
They
right?
wear bin bags in Saudi, though.
They all dress differently. Trish Stratus dressed different from Molly Holly. Molly dressed different from Victoria. Jazz dressed different from Victoria. They all look different. Stacey Keebler had a different dress sense. You look at the women on this roster, man, it's just the same two-piece, isn't it, really?
No, it is.
Everyone's got the same, you've got your trunks, you've got the, not sports bra, whatever it is, the fucking top or whatever, and then the boots and the knee pads. It's all the same fucking look. It's like they've just copied and pasted somebody in the factory and created like 20 of them. There's no like individuality.
No, there's not. But speaking of individuals, Command Petrovic beat Dizzy Dame. What a match. Not buzzing for it, no?
Not really, but you know what? If you want to gloss over my point, I mean, there are another two women that are pretty much the same.
No, they are, but here, it's not just women, it's men as well.
Yeah, but that show has a shitload of women on it.
It's like Triple H said, we don't want to create any new stars, and the best way of doing that is making people look the fucking same.
Yeah, but you know what? I feel like in NXT, see if you have a 20-man battle royal, I'd say there's a good chance of me naming 17, 18 of the men, depending who's in it. Maybe I'd even get more than that. See if you have a 20-woman battle royal in NXT, I literally cannot put names to faces.
Yeah, and that's a problem.
Can you?
I mean, I probably couldn't do it with the men either to your degree of 18 or something. So, but no, I agree. It's a problem they've got to sort out, and I think that's why people get lost in the shuffle when they get called up. I mean, look at Indy Hartwell, just fucking vanilla.
Izzy Dame, I don't think... You could probably stand Carmen Petrovic and Izzy Dame together, and I wouldn't be able to tell you who's who.
Yeah, but look at, you've got, what's her, Devonport called up. Valkyrie, whatever fuck she's called, and then Hartwell. It's like they're all called, but they're all like this. They're not necessarily all the same. But like, what sets them apart? Why are you different from her? What's the gimmicks?
One's Irish, one's Australian, one's English.
Aye, that's it though. But your nationality shouldn't be your gimmick, should it?
No.
I mean, it's fucking different when you're pushing like Cold War or something. But anyway, I ain't cold to hear this. And
Family up next. Stacks, Luca Cristavino and Adriana Risso defeat No Quarter Catch Crew. Again, women in a match with men, just so fucking awkward. So awkward. Especially when they're so hell bent, especially in NXT, they're so hell bent on having the women like physically beat up the men. But see, when the man like can't do anything in return, it makes him look like a fucking dumbass. It does. I mean, it looks fucking awful. What I will say is, I think that that time they had Rhea Ripley and Akira Tozawa, I don't think that looked as bad as it could have, but it was quite clear that Tozawa was never getting any sort of offense in.
Yeah.
All his offense was simply avoiding Rhea Ripley and Rhea Ripley, like, bashing into the turnbuckle or whatnot. But at least they did some sort of match where Tozawa wasn't getting pummeled for the entire...
Yeah, but look at that. That's not even good enough.
It's not.
Tozawa's a fucking diddy, man. Rhea Ripley looks more of a man than he does, and he can't even fight back.
Yeah, but my point is, at least he was able to like evade attacks and get a bit of offense in by countering. So
see this fucking hang of, oh, we don't want to promote domestic violence. Yeah, you know what? I actually say, maybe they're right, because only fucking people left watching this stuff think it's fucking real, and they're all brain dead, and maybe they would actually start doing it. Because it's fucking retarded. Look at all the other stuff wrestling's promoted over the years. Does that mean you go and do it? No, look at the state of it.
It's dumb.
No, I mean, anyway, the family, they're shite. Oh, they've tainted this video wrestling. I've just went ballistic.
A couple of years ago, I think Tony D'Angelo was doing some really good stuff. I like those vignettes. I like the segments.
He needs fucking whacked.
Same with Chase University. A couple of years ago, Andre Chase doing some really funny segments where he would lose control and get angry and go on meltdown mode, all that stuff. See the things that they do with these guys now? They just suck. They absolutely... And maybe it's just like... It could be a case of... We're 2 or 3 years later and nothing's changed. They're still in the same fucking spot.
Tony D'Angelo was approached by 2 men during the match and left with them.
I mean, that could be a bit interesting, depending on what they do. But...
You know what they do? Know what they should fucking do, right? Call them up to the main roster. They should have done that 2 years ago, right? Why not hire an actor who was actually, like, in mob stuff? Like, an actor from The Sopranos that's still alive, which isn't many of them, by the way. Try and add a bit of fuck... Because I tell you what, right? Maybe they could get over in the main roster if you've got, like, an actual Christopher Moltisanti, the actor, playing his character, even though he's dead.
See, at this point, I'd take Little Guido.
No, but you know what I mean?
Well, you wouldn't?
No, I would, but it's like... It's the same with Legado del Fantasma. Seeing these guys come from NXT to the main roster, people are like, who the fuck are these jobbers? And they're right. You know, it doesn't work. Like, before anyone goes, oh, I bet you didn't want Stallone being in Evolution back in 2003. Yeah, well, I didn't, but they fucking worked.
Stallone?
Yeah. I don't know, just take Ric Flair's spot. Anyway, am I alone in that? Maybe. Sakura Wentz and Wes Lee had an in-ring segment where they agreed to face each other at No Mercy. Fall asleep during that, man. Quality. Kalani Jordan cut a promo. Wendy Chu came out. Oh, Shandy not one of her demons. Former TNA knockout champ Rosemary.
Fucking cannot stand Rosemary.
So there you go. There's your
big liberal fuckface like Rosemary.
There is your title holder.
People were desperate a few years ago for her to be Sister Abigail. Big freak show bastard, man. That's my thoughts on Rosemary.
Yep, that's my thoughts.
But TNA's full of them, like.
Kalani Jordan defeated her. Yes!
Are we surprised?
No.
This Kalani Jordan NXT North American title reign's been abysmal. What's happened? There was no need. Yeah, I get it. There is a shitload of women in NXT, but some people think that by adding belts, that'll solve the problem. You guys ever heard of this company called AEW? I mean, they've got fucking belts left, right, and centre for their inflated roster. And does that fucking do anything for them? No. I think this is. I'm not going to say I was enjoying the NXT women's division before, but I actually would go as far as saying the women's division's been absolutely garbage since they introduced this mid card title. There was no call for it, and see if they do it on the main roster and there's talk about it. See if they introduce a women's US and intercontinental titles. Like, what's the fucking point? Like, see if Michin is challenging Nia Jax for the SmackDown title, then there's no fucking need for a mid card one because Michin's about as mid card as you can get.
No, I agree.
No, but look at it. So how many main event women is there? How many like legit main event women is there on WWE right now?
You tell me. How are we defining main eventer?
I would say Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. I'd have to say they're main eventers right now. On Raw. Who else on Raw? Probably nobody.
I look at SmackDown, I don't think there is one.
I look at SmackDown, I just don't really think there is, like you say, I don't think there is one yet. Is there I like Tiffany Stratton, but I think the current run's shite. So let's just say that there's two. How can you have two like legit main event women, yet you're going to have two main fucking belts? Even if you gave them a belt each, they've got no real credible fucking opponents. And then you're going to bring in mid-card belts when it's mid-carders already competing for the world titles?
No, it's ridiculous.
See if the women's division was stacked with main event, then you could make a case.
No, I agree.
But it's not.
No, it's not, but it's just not good, guys. Brooks Jensen defeated Malik Blade. Joe Coffey defeated Javon Evans, which was described as a really good match. Oh, might have to watch it then.
I'll be the judge of that.
Joe Hendry had a concert that wrapped up the night. It was a new song by Ethan Page. Page then showed up. They chanted the chorus of Hendry's song, Ethan sucks, believe in Joe. Ethan put on some clothes. You know what song that is?
No.
They drowned him out. This led the general manager, Ava, coming up to announce that because of his behaviour towards officials, the special guest referee was Trick Williams. So Trick Williams would be the referee. A bit of a brawl between them.
I'm sensing a heel turn here. And I think he has to.
Yeah.
They've killed him. They've fucking killed him.
You say he has to, but that means Joe isn't winning the belt.
I don't think Joe Henry's winning the belt.
It's disgusting.
But look, what's Swerve Strickland going to do? No, I mean, not Swerve Strickland, Trick Williams. Guy's done. They took the belt away from him. And what's he done since then? Has he even been in the title picture? They want to try and win it back?
No, you know what? It's actually fucking disgusting. See Joe Hendry, they've fucking butchered this guy. See the fact that they knew they were bringing him in for TNA? You know what they should have did? It should have been Joe Hendry against Cody Rhodes for the belt. At fucking Clash at the Castle. And I'm not saying he needed to beat him because I'm not delusional, right? They're not going to fucking Joe Hendry walk in and beat him. But you know, could you imagine? They would have been far more over for Joe Hendry than they would have been Drew McIntyre. And McIntyre was over. Could you imagine Joe Hendry's theme playing in the Hydro? It would have been iconic. For this shitty excuse of fucking wrestling.
I can't remember who Cody Rhodes took on in the Hydro.
It was AJ Styles. Pish. I don't give a fuck. Aye.
Oh, there you go.
And I get it, right? Would it be fair on McIntyre for his thunder to be getting took away? Probably not. But fuck it. Business is business, and McIntyre McIntyre likes Hendry.
Why can't we have McIntyre and Hendry on the show?
Well, yeah. But Triple H, he's a big-nosed cunt. Fuck him. Michael's wonky-eyed prick. McMahon, bring him back. I seen him picture the day with his cane. Looking sad. Feel sorry for McMahon.
Anyway, guys, I feel sorry for us watching all this wrestling.
Oh, you know what? They can all cry about McMahon shiting on people. All these fuckers have turned their back on him and shat on him.
Triple H has been shiting on us now for years.
Aye. I'm done.
I don't get it, man. All the people that hated him back when he was actually good, because he had the reign of terror. Oh, he screwed Brett. He did this, he did that.
He screwed me.
How the fuck can you hate Triple H back when he was an active competitor and good? And now he retires, giving us the worst wrestling we've ever seen. And people are praying. Same with Shawn Michaels. A lot of people didn't like Shawn Michaels. A lot of people thought he was a dick. Didn't like his attitude. Didn't like the way he got on. He screwed Brett. He's arrogant. He's this, he's that. Fucking no-sold Hulk Hogan or oversold Hulk Hogan. All this shit. Being a dick backstage, a bully. They hate him. But then they love him now. And it's like, this is the worst version of Shawn Michaels we've ever seen.
Yeah.
The worst. I mean, give me the fucking Crown Jewel version was better than this.
Give me drugged out his tits thinking Jericho's Doink the Clown version of Shawn Michaels, man. Any Michaels. Any Triple H is better than this. This is... Give me the Triple H that jumped on top of a casket with Katie Fick over this shit, damn it. Anyway, that's exactly what this is. Shit.